story of the gray whale is a great story, once endangered. I mean, are you optimistic of what we're seeing with whale counts today?
I'm very optimistic. I think the grays are doing a great job of recovering. They went probably from about 4,000 in the 1920s all the way up to about 28,000 in 1997. But then we had 3 very bad years in which the ecosystems in the Arctic basically collapsed. We lost, we think, about 10,000 gray whales. So they're coming back from that very low period, and we have seen 17 southbound gray whales. We expect to see a good number of northbound.
This is the perfect place to see the whales migrate. Why is that?
Yeah, this is the best place. We picked this area because this is a place where the water drops off very close to shore. So we get species that you might see miles out to shore, such as sperm whales and blue whales, sometimes coming in very, very close. And whales that might be 5 miles out will sometimes come in right outside our kelp bed. So we have a perfect place to see it. And what's even better is the public is accessible. It's not a point where the public can't come, and you can actually come and help us. Just bring binoculars and layers of warm clothes and lots of patience.
I know, lots of patience. We've been here for a while. You've been trying to guide us through to find a whale out there, and it's just, again, it takes patience.
It does. We have a gray whale out there right now. We have a couple of fin whales. We also had some common dolphin. But you never know what you're going to get. And the best thing you can do is come back time after time after time. Our peak time for northbound gray whales is usually right around St. Patrick's Day. It used to be at this weekend, but the whales have shifted their migration a couple weeks later. And if you want to see calves, the very best time to see the northbound calves, they stay with their moms about 6 weeks longer in Baja to get big and strong. And so we see them about the middle of April to the end of April. So come back and see us again then.
You've been part of this program for, you said, like since 1984. You're passionate about whales, the environment, and also Whale of a Day. Why do you love this so much?
Oh, I adore this. I'm an educator. I teach at San Pedro High School's Marine Science Magnet. I love teaching. I love marine biology, and most of all, I'm really passionate about whales. And this is the perfect opportunity for families, for kids particularly, to come and find out more about whales. There's activities, there's games, there's crafts, there's all kinds of things. So it's a great education opportunity, and to actually help participate in science by helping us count the whales. Well, one thing you can do is you can visit our website. Every night I post our daily observations up and our running totals. And at the end of the season, I do a summary report. And that is www.acs-la.org. And click on census and you'll see what we're seeing.
Okay, I'm excited to introduce Jewell Johnson, who has been brought on recently as the supervising park ranger for the city of RPV. Great to see you here at Whale of a Day.
Yes, welcome. Yeah, I'm having a great time here.
And have you never been to a Whale of a Day celebration? What do you think so far?
I'm enjoying it. I hope I see at least 1 or 2 whales. I heard they found 2 already, so that's going to be exciting.
Well, it's always great to be here and to be out in nature, and that's exactly why you were brought on. Talk about what your role is now in the city.
Yeah, I actually work for the Mountains Recreation and Conservation Authority, and we were contracted with the city of Rancho Palos Verdes to initially patrol the Portuguese Bend Nature Reserve because of the fire, to try to protect the fire area, and so it had time to heal. And so we've been patrolling, giving people information, make sure everyone has a safe and enjoyable time in the parks, and it's been a great patrol. People have been extremely nice and cooperative, and I'm enjoying the patrol.
And now, just to inform the community in the latest, those trails have been reopened, is that correct, in the preserve?
Yes, the trails that were closed have all been open, but because of the recent rains, there is some trail damage. So you need to be careful about that, the ruts and the holes in the trail, but the trails have been reopened.
So you came out today to obviously enjoy Whale of a Day, but are you also sharing information with the community about the trails right now? Are you doing that?
Yes, I'm here to enjoy the Whale of a Day. I'm also still patrolling. I patrolled Portuguese and Forestall this morning, so I came down here to enjoy the looks and sounds of the festival they have here, and so. Yeah.
I'm sure, they're here looking for whales right here at the point, but I mean, I don't know, from up on the trails when you're up there in the preserve, that spectacular coastline view, I suppose if you bring some binoculars, you might catch a whale.
Oh, you can, well, they poke their heads out high enough.
All right, well, I just came across one of my favorite Whale of a Day families. We have Council Member Brian Campbell here with his wife Susie and his boys Shaun and Ian, and they're having a blast. Are you having a good time?
We're having a terrific time. It's a great day. It was supposed to rain. It didn't. And we're down here in the Campbell family in full force.
And I know your wife Susie told me that she's actually, in the past, you always helped at Whale of a Day. Why do you think this is such a great event for the community?
We live in such a beautiful area, and the fact that we've got whales right off the coast of Rancho Palos Verdes is so special. You've got a million different groups helping down here and volunteering, and it's unique. It's unique to the South Bay, and I think we're really lucky, and people know that. So. And
this really is a community event, and I know, Brian, since you've come on the council, you've been really big about pushing volunteerism and just how important that is here.
Well, volunteerism is the heart and soul of our city. I mean, I happen to be on city council now, but for the last decade since we moved here, we've always been involved in the community one way or another. So if it wasn't for all of the different volunteer groups, the high schools, the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, the docents, you name it, there's 20 different groups. Without them, the city couldn't exist.
One thing I just heard is that Shaun here for school did a report about gray whales. What did you learn about gray whales?
They used to be endangered.
They used to be endangered, you're right, and thankfully they're not endangered anymore.
And and for migrating, they travel 20,000 kilometers and 1,430 feet.
Well, let's go see if they're traveling by right now. I think they are. Very cool.
Okay.
Jumpy and all kinds of neat things for kids. What do you like doing?
Well, I like the jumpy. I like it a lot.
What do you like doing here?
I think I like eating them, playing on the jumpy.
I know they have lots of cool things to help you learn more about the whales. Are you going to make maybe a whale hat or something like that?
Maybe later.
And how about you? Do you want to try to make a whale hat later on?
Well, yeah.
I think that sounds fun. I'd like to make a whale hat.
I just want to thank everybody that is out here today. Again, we were fortunate with the way the weather turned out. We actually have whales off the coast behind us right now. I was just told that there's a pod of 3 fin whales, which are the second largest to blue whales that we can all take a look at. We brought our binoculars, and that's right where we're going after this.
Well, looks like Whale of a Day is winding down, but you certainly couldn't tell by the clouds and all the excitement that's going on here. You'd think we just started out, so things are just really happening. It's been a great day. The weather has managed to hold out. We're real happy about that. The crowds have exceeded our expectations. I think everybody was looking for a break, but they just came out and enjoyed it. Lots of organizations. We didn't see as many whales as we'd like to, but you know, 3 whales is better than none, so that's a good thing. We've got our cloggers in the background, which is the music you hear right now. Everybody's having a great time at Whale of a Day. I can't wait till next year.
I have to say it's getting a little contagious trying to look out there to spot a whale. I'm going to hang around here for a while, but I need to wrap this edition of Community Connection up. Hope you had a whale of a time, and I hope to see you next year at Whale of a Day. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.